Welcome to today's mobility, all focused on the posterior chain. The posterior chain is the back half of your body. So we're going to start from the bottom end and work right up towards your head and really focus on some of the key stabilizers, areas that focus on keeping you moving fast and together, and also the back and postural basis today. So lots to squeeze in. Let's get started straight away. You will need a massage stick a little later on in today's session, and you will need a chair or something similar to a bench like we have here to kickstart the session. We're going to start off by placing your hands over onto the chair, so grab that now. Bring your heels back and just push back into the ground, focusing on your heels coming down towards the floor. And just waking up those calves this morning. So what we're looking to do is to bend the knee forwards and straighten the leg out and alternate side to side, nice, slow and controlled, and feel a nice stretch out through the soles of your feet, through the Achilles, and then also through right up to the main belly of the calf as you push this back, okay? Keep this going. You can use a sofa or a chair, whatever you've got in front of you here. Just keep your hands nice and relax one hand off at a time if you need to, or you feel any pressure coming through the shoulders, etc. here. Come on, keep that going. Pushing down. 5 last seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. We're going to stand up here onto one leg. Focus on your balance. Lift one leg up and just rotate that ankle round. Getting some blood flowing into the ankle and into that joint. Change direction. Does this feel strange? It should feel a little bit different if it's your second of your two directions there. Really good work. Okay, shake that out. Over to the other side, lifting up that leg, just rotating round, getting some mobility into the ankle. How's your balance today? Change sides, opposite direction. And kick that out. Fantastic work. We're going to grab the massage stick now. We're going to focus on rolling out the back of the calf with a bent leg. So grab a seat down there as you were a moment ago. Okay, bring the massage stick down to the bottom of the Achilles and just slowly extend the leg, 3 to 5 seconds coming up the leg as you come right through the middle from the Achilles to the back of the knee. Okay, so just going to get some movement into those calves, get the calves going. So you build up that posterior chain, really kicking into some of the key muscles you need to utilize your next runs. Come to the outside of the body now, so that's a 45-degree angle, and just pulling up. The harder you pull up against the leg, the more you can feel this. If you don't have a massage stick, there is alternatives you can use with the knuckles, the area that you knock on a door with, and do the same motion pulling up through the leg. Come on to the inside of the leg now. Well done, team. Lovely. And change legs. So from the Achilles to behind the knee first of all. Nice and controlled, nice and slow. If you do note a specific area of tightness, then just spend a little bit more time there. Just go over it by a centimetre or so, rolling back and forth, and then roll right out as you've been doing already. Let's go to the outside now, that 45-degree angle, still on the calf, just the lateral part of the calf here. Good. Fantastic work, keep that going. And the inside. Fantastic work, team, keep that up. Last couple, and last one. Okay, we'll put the massage stick down for the moment. If you have shoes on or slippers, take those off now. Okay, place your foot out in front of you. Hold the top of your toes, keeping your legs straight, and pull that towards you. If you're unable to keep the legs straight, bend the knee slightly, but note that takes more of a soleus stretch, which we're going to move into shortly. Okay, fantastic. Lovely. Point your toes out in front, bring them back to the body, toes out in front, back to the body, keep that going. And bend the knee to 90 degrees here, hold the top of the toes, and just hug those towards your shins. Feel stretch down the sole of your foot, maybe in your subtalar joint, which is just above the bump of your heel, the calcaneus, and therefore loosening the Achilles here. So your knee should be about 90 degrees as you go into this movement. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch that leg back out, lean forwards. Can you hold your toes slightly towards your shins? Feel a light stretch in the back of the hamstrings, also in the feet. Okay, lovely. Bend the knees, 90 degrees, heel on the floor, toes up. Squeeze those a bit more now into your shins. Place one hand onto your calf and just push back against it, reducing the joint between your toes and your shins. Fantastic work, guys. Okay, go on to the other foot next. So with this one, we're going to start just by straightening it out and just holding the toes as much as you feel comfortable there. You can't quite reach those, just bring your toes back naturally as if you're pointing them towards your body. Bend the knee 90 degrees here, grab the toes, squeeze those towards your shin. Lovely job, team, well done, keep that going. Great work, straighten that leg out, point the toes forwards and back. The heel should be grounded throughout. And straight leg, bring the toes up towards the shins. If you can touch those, pull those a bit further closer towards the shins. For a light stretch through the sciatic nerve. Can sometimes feel like a burning sensation because it's nerve based. Great work. Okay, bend that knee now. Squeeze the toes in towards your body. 90 degrees at the knee. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so your shoes on if you need those whilst you're outside. We're going to stand up next and we're going to focus just on the bottom part of our hamstrings. So with this one, we're going to gather the chickens. So I want you just to stand up, place one foot in front of the other. Toes are going to be up and I want you to scoop under for this movement. Make sure that leg in front is straight. If it folds in at the knee, you don't really feel that stretch behind the knee as effectively. And deep breath in and breathe out as you scoop under. Keep that going. Fantastic. Okay, rotate those shoulders, bring your hands over the top now. Keep the toes up. Feel a little bit of a deeper stretch. Fantastic. Good work. Okay, kicking the legs up to your heels. Kick out those legs. Shake them a little bit there. Fantastic. Feet nice and wide apart into a power stance. We're going to bend one leg and come over to the other side. And you're just stretching out the insides and the back parts of the leg as we move into this next motion and we get on towards the back and the glutes. Okay, place your hands onto your hips, just rotate round. Really push in front of the body to feel the back part of your glutes, the tops of the legs, as you keep your feet completely sturdy in position. So everything that moves that back part of the body, we're getting utilized in today and loosened up. Fantastic, really good work. Okay, we're going to sit down onto the chair just to wake up the hips and the glutes, placing one foot across your body like so, sole of the foot outside of the body, hand comes onto the knee. I'm just going to lightly push that down, leaning forwards gradually. Lean forwards with the chest, not with the head. Good. And relax down, try the other side. Any biting from the knee, just relax here, come to a stop. The main movement comes from the chest. Fantastic. Couple more here. Brilliant work. Okay, we're going to just grab your mat, so coming down towards the floor. have a seat down here. We're going to place one leg in front of the body, the other leg comes across. We're going to grab the outside of the knee and we're going to pull this across our body, feeling the stretch in the main belly of the glute, maybe towards the lower back if that's tight. We will loosen that very shortly. And you're going to look in the opposite direction to where you can feel that and the way you're pulling, so opposite direction. Lovely. We're going to change sides. Other leg goes straight into level 1 of this glute stretch. Hold the outside of the knee, pull that across your body and face in the opposite direction to where you're pulling. Fantastic. Okay, to get to level 2 here, all you simply do is bend that front leg. So here we have a bent front leg that's in line with your belly button. The other leg comes across. If this is too much, you feel like you're in a bit of a knot, then stick to level 1, which is one which we've just done, and repeat that movement. This should feel like a deeper glute stretch. If you need to, use a hand for support. Here, push the hips down into the movement and relax your lower back down towards the floor. The hand is pushing this way, the glutes are pushing down. Three, two, one. Fantastic. Change sides. Bend that other leg in front of the body. The other leg comes across. You pull that close towards your body, pushing the hips down as you do that. You'll know it's a different side if it's pulling in the opposite direction. You feel it in the other glute muscle. If you feel it in the same, then you have definitely not changed up legs. Make sure you do that. Great work, team. Fantastic. 5 seconds. And 2, 1. Great work. Placing one leg out at 90 degrees, the other leg over like so. So you've got a 90-degree angle. All I want you to do is to lean forwards towards your toes. If you can touch your ankle or your toes, great. If you get beyond, even better. You're going to follow the line up your leg over towards your midriff and head over towards the other side. Feel a light stretch as you do this through the back. Try not to let the hands stop now, so they're going to consistently be moving up from one foot to the other foot. Maybe you can get extra stretching and come through towards underneath the feet, or maybe you're new to mobility and working into that at the moment. Keep that going. The goal here is just to keep the hands moving for this new exercise. Feel the stretch just through the back, maybe through your shoulders as you reach over, maybe through the hamstrings. It'd be interesting to find out where you feel this. It's a free tone stretch, and the one that is tightest, maybe weakest, is where you'll feel it first and initially. Maybe feel it in all 3. Great, that's what we expect. 3 more. Final 2, nice and slow and controlled. And last one. Perfect work, really good stuff. Okay, so next up, both legs in front, hands by your side, just pointing the toes forwards and back for this exercise. Good work. Lovely, we're going to lie down onto our back next. We're going to kick the leg up across your body for our hamstring 2-leveled movement. You're then going to hold the leg out straight in front of your body, straight at the knee. Relax the head down and concentrate on that knee being nice and straight. Fantastic. Bend the knee into your chest, then over to your shoulder, and straighten the other leg out in front. Feel that stretch down the back, top part of the leg. Bring the knee into the chest, leg back in, keep that neutral, don't let it head out to the side, and lift up that leg, keeping the knee as close to your body as you can until it's straight. Lower your back to the floor. And keep that knee as straight as you can. 3, 2, 1, bend that knee, hold to your chest, then to your shoulder. Fantastic. And straighten that leg out. Brilliant work, guys. 3, 2, 1, relax that down. Bring the other leg up and just alternate with the opposite hand, just to wake up those hamstrings a bit further. We've already warmed them up, but this just adds that dynamic to give it a bit more. Lovely. Okay, we're going to bring that back leg in, hold behind the leg, keep it nice and straight, and make sure your bum's not off the floor. Lower it down and relax the head down. Keep that leg nice and straight. Fantastic. We're going to bend that knee into your chest, straighten out the other leg, heel down, and bring that knee over to your shoulder. Fantastic. Lovely. Leg comes back up nice and straight as you bring the other leg in. Hold that still there. And bend the knee nice and close to your body and to your shoulder. Fantastic. Okay, straighten that leg out. We're going to go on to the back next. Okay, so to do this, you're going to bring both legs over to one side. Place your hands out into a crucifix position and just pull both legs over to side, looking to keep your upper knee as close to the floor and towards your elbow as you can. Keep that going and just wake up the back. Nice. So this is a good one for your lower back, so just to get some movement into your lats, in and around the erector spinae, down your spine. Key for those that have a little bit of a crunch position whilst they're working. Start to get your knee higher, up towards the elbow, and then just hold down on the next time. So the next time I want you to place your hand on top of the knee and pull that down to the floor, keeping your shoulders grounded. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Bring both onto the other side, hand on top of that knee, shoulders grounded, stretch into your lower back. Brilliant. We're going to slowly stand up after this stretch. So with this one, come up onto you're in a seated position, onto your knees, and then standing up. Focusing on the upper back now, we're going to place your hands together. Stretch those forwards, chin comes down to your chest, and just move side to side, getting a little bit further away from the body. Fantastic. And to finish off today, we're going to relax those hands out, rotate those shoulders, and just focus on the neck. So I want you to look up towards the ceiling or the sky, down towards the floor, up towards the ceiling or the sky, down towards the floor, over to one side, bring one hand over the top and pull down, feeling that stretch through the neck, into the middle, over to the other side, and feel that stretch through the neck. Hope you enjoyed today's session. Fantastic work today on the posterior chain. Catch you on the next one.